Well, hello, welcome back, my Body Language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Body Language guy. And, well, today has been insane with so much content going around on the internet, especially this second Netflix trailer on the Montecito Morons. Let me see, where are you watching from? Wales, Sardinia, Italy, Corsica, the Netherlands, Sweden, Belgium, Ohio, Maryland, Denmark, New Zealand. Oh, this is great. You know that today I was not feeling that well. I had a lot of insomnia last night. Was very lacking in energy. It was I was trying to recover. Wasn't feeling so good. I didn't. I thought I was not going to make any videos today, but I absolutely at least had to share some kind of reaction with you about this. Well, this train wreck. I added some captions here for all of you that maybe could have trouble understanding. You know that Harry talks like Harry talks like you can't understand him sometimes. But it's nice to be here at least. Let's make this hour. I think it's gonna be 1 hour here. This count. This trailer is around 1 minute, pretty much like the first one, and the event, the worldwide event itself, is gonna be on the volume 1 is gonna be on December 8th, and volume 2 is gonna be on December 15th. I understand that volume 1 is gonna be the first 3 episodes on December 8th. That will be insane. That will be in 3 days. We have 3 hours of content, and if in 1 minute of content in the first trailer we had so many things, and so many things in this one, well, you can imagine in 3 hours, in 2 bouts of 3 hours. That would be quite an event. Yes, a worldwide event. Let me begin playing the first part. You know that this morning, I was trying to connect with my being, trying to be like some kind of person, because I was not. I slept like 2 hours last night, and the first thing that I saw from this trailer was these 2 images, and I have to say that this man, I did not recognize him at first, and then I saw this woman. I did not recognize her at first. I thought that I was looking at a genuine trailer, because it sounds like, oh, maybe it's a road trip movie. It looks interesting. This whatever this is, but I did not pay much attention. I don't see many movie trailers lately. Popular culture has been in a constant decline lately, so I should talk about that on my third channel. I'm going to activate that soon. But well, I have to say, I'm gonna play this first, I don't know, this first 5 seconds.
It's really hard to look back on it now and go, what on earth happened?
That first intro was nice. I have to say, it looks cinematic with the lens flare. You know, that lens flare here. Someone driving, thinking. It's really hard to look back on it and go, how did I marry this? Oh, sorry. I lost the plot. I lost the plot. What on earth happened? What on earth happened? Yeah, that's what we should do an alternate captions or an alternate voiceover for this kind of trailers. But so many things. I'm sure that we will be having content to exploit through all over 2023. What on earth happened? And oh, Megan is oh, I feel so spent, and they are driving like, regular people. By the way, I don't think this is the same. Like this is not the same moment. I think, well, Megan is in the back seat. Megan is in the back seat here, and Harry is kind of driving in here. Well, maybe Harry works as a chauffeur sometimes. Why not? What on earth happened? Netflix. Okay, let's play another clip, or the next part. See?
You hear that? That is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world.
She's becoming a royal rock star.
And then
Okay, we have a couple details in here. Did you hear Piers Morgan, by the way? Piers was complaining, why are you using my voice? Why are you using my voice? Right there. She's becoming a royal rock star. That is Piers Morgan. I think that's why he was complaining. The images of, the Marco claw in full display make an all white, Remember that this is about storytelling. They have to tell a story in pictures. So they use this narrative as in medias res is called, that they throw you at first in the middle of, maybe it could be current day. Okay? And Harry might be saying, you might be wondering, why am I here driving towards Oprah's home? Oh, well, this is my story. Ta-da! Netflix. And then it goes back to the past. And that storytelling technique is very well done, I have to say. And the Markle Claw, that is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world. Well, I guess from Harry, right? He was one of the most sought after bachelors at the time. So it's understandable that, well, breaking hearts. Oh, she bagged the gorilla. She made it. You made it, sis. You made it. And the pictures. Remember the first trailer? We have this first pictures. Had to be black and white to have this symbolism of old, and soft contrast, that they're together, they're happy. I don't know where they are. It looks like some kind of umbrella at the back. She's becoming a royal rock star. Okay, this one is interesting. Why do they include these clips? And the clips that they include are gonna be relevant for reasons that you're about to find out. She is holding that umbrella again. Notice that we have this twice, that symbol. You see it right here, right? You see the umbrella. They are like a resort or something. Maybe it will be a pool. You see this umbrella in here. And you see the next frame, Megan is carrying an umbrella again. Well, that could be a symbol of protection. Like she felt protected. Maybe she felt protected with Harry. That's a symbol that they are using at that moment. Harry, oh my God, it's great that Harry was not wearing a gray suit. Yeah, the pillars, very well spot. There are huge pillars, like, well, they are maybe tiny besides something really big, maybe bigger than themselves. Okay, that must be it. And the same picture that we saw on the first trailer, on black and white, we are seeing it in full Technicolor right here. And yeah, Harry's legendary shoes, no socks, walking on African soil. Those shoes. If those shoes could talk. Yes, he was learning to be wired. He was learning to be wired. That you see a walkie-talkie. He was learning to be wired from the get-go. Hey, we have to learn how to wear those mics. Why? Don't ask. Just do it. Just wear it. Next one is this. Okay. We are literally thrown in the middle of Meghan and Harry's first official. This was not an official engagement per se, but was the reception at Prince Charles' birthday. It was like 2 or 3 days after they got married, and this was that reception when, well, people say that she stuck her tongue to Camilla, and at the same time that Prince Charles kicked them out of the reception. I haven't checked that video yet. I should take a good look at that video, but the fact is that they left early. They left early for reasons that are still unofficial, but it was not comfortable. I don't know if I actually analyzed that clip. I remember that I said something about Charles not saying goodbye to Meghan, not telling Meghan goodbye. So it was quite odd. But you know that they have to include the exact moment when Meghan is putting her hand to her chest. Oh, like I'm so cute. I'm so naive. I'm so, that there's so many words that I can use to describe her. But that is the image that she wanted to portray at that moment. So she was in the middle of all this royal stuff, and she didn't know how to behave. That was the thing. Okay, this clip, I don't know what is the date. We can't be sure that this next clip, this one here, we can't be sure that this was from anything related to Harry and Meghan. It should be related. Okay, yeah, it is related to Harry and Meghan. I can see. I just spotted that right now. I really haven't seen all the details, every single details in here. At least, I'm pointed out right here on the right side. Let me see if I can. Let me see, 400%. Okay, and we can see here, you see it, right? One of the flags has a Harry and Meghan effigy. It must have been their wedding, but the effigy is a photo of their engagement. I guess maybe it was their wedding. Maybe it was their wedding, but at least, well, we're happy that they were using Harry and Meghan footage. Because we know that some of the pictures that they used on that first trailer was from Harry, but not Prince Harry Potter premiere. It was right before they got married. Thank you, Kimberly. They used this Harry Potter premiere with all these photographers, and I think they included some other questionable footage now. Now this is interesting. This one is interesting. They want to portray the idea that they were being chased. By whom? I don't know. But one of the ways they do it is inserting these clips. I'm gonna play this clip. Okay, no, has no sound. Okay.
And then
It's just a couple seconds. It's just a couple seconds right here. They are walking like fast or quite quick. That's to give the impression that maybe they are being pursued, but no, they were not being pursued at all. They were these barriers, and everyone was glad of looking at them. They look really nice at that moment. I have to say that. They were a really cute couple at that moment. They look really nice. Have to say that. Have to give that to them. So this clip was very well placed in there. And then we have this. And then. Black and white. Nice game. That was a nice playing with those contrasts. I'm gonna go a bit, if I can go a bit. All right, that would be much better. Is that Meghan's real hair? Not that I care. Not that I should be asking those questions. I'm a gentleman, but you talk about Meghan's hair so much, and she's using like the same blouse that she used on that Ellen interview. You know, the one that she used to play the maracas with these huge sleeves. The huge sleeves, yeah. She looks like my ancestor Ricky Ricardo. Right like that. And then they are alone. We guess that they are at home, that this is their Montecito mansion. They are, but there's nobody around. That doesn't look like a house where they are, children, but we guess that they wanted to be very clean with all the setting. Now, this is the problem. This is the problem that I see. And this is one of the drawbacks of Meghan being so controlling. Maybe she wanted to control that frame, to control the contrast, to control how Harry was dressed, how she was dressed, of course. And the background, everything squeaky clean. Everything is squeaky clean. It looks artificial. It looks artificial. It looks unnatural. Okay, the lighting is warm. I have to say, whoever was directing the photography in this one, they nailed it. The lighting looks like a sunset. The lighting looks like a sunset by this very, they are almost horizontal shadows from the windows. So yeah, it's very warm, but it lacks the warmth of a home. It's like people that are selling their, when people are selling their house, right? When someone is selling their house, excuse me, and they have everything perfect in the perfect place, everything is perfect, and everything that you have hanging around, you just grab everything and you throw it inside a closet while people are watching your apartment, your home, everything. This looks like that. Oh, we are on Zillow. We are on Zillow selling this magnificent home. Maybe they want to kill two birds with one stone. Maybe they want to do their horror series or horror-mentary, and at the same time sell their Montecito home. There's so many rumors that they are selling it, but I think the creepiest moment of this, well, the wedding. Okay, the wedding, that kiss. And of course, who was in the background? Okay, I think this is William in the background. Please, my body language buddies, my royal rogues, everyone in here, I know you're here. I know you have. I know you know William's every feature. I think this is William. William was lurking in the background. William was lurking in the background. All of this is on purpose. All of this is on purpose. They were all so happy, but William was in the shadows. Harkles is the alpha male, yes. Yeah, it was William right behind them. It was smiling, it was nice, but he was like, I don't know, yeah, it was like Batman about to attack the happy couple. Oh, poor Meghan and Harry. William's so evil, and yeah, this is the creepiest. This is the creepiest, and I have to apologize for this. I will apologize in behalf of Netflix. Because, well, the eyelashes are massive. I mean massive. And she's trying to smile. But we know that Meghan knows how to smile, but she is not really smiling. She's trying to come off as friendly, I don't know. what were they saying before this? What were they saying before this? And then she snaps. She snaps just like Thanos. Meghan snaps Harry. Let's snap Harry's sanity out of existence. Well, this is Meghan Thanos. She snapped. Or maybe Meghan snapped and Harry snapped too, but not with his fingers. You know what I mean, right? I think my English is getting better every day. My English skills are better. This I'm going to skip this one. As I said, I'm not feeling quite well to digest this kind of things. Everything changed. What changed? And what do we see? Immediately after everything changed. When was this? Was Trooping the Color. This was Trooping the Color in 2018. Why is it relevant that this was Trooping the Color? I think, well, how long had it been? I think Archie was 2 years old. Please correct me. I'm trying to I'm doing all this just by memory. I think she was not supposed to be there. Okay, allegedly she was not supposed to be there. Archie was. If I'm saying something wrong, please just say it. Archie was 2 months old. She was not supposed to be there. You remember that was the time that she was talking to Howie. She was turning around. I remember. She was turning around to talk to Howie. And Harry said, "Turn around. Turn around." And she went like, "What? Why are you talking to me like, turn around, woman? Do as I say." And yeah, when she turned around, she had that face. That face. And she had those looks for Prince Charles at that time, and Catherine too. We all remember that. Turn around. I'm still thinking of making some kind of video with that clip. I don't know if someone has done this before. To go turn around. You know that how's that song called? Oh my God, my memory. I'm memory is playing tricks with me. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Yeah. Turn around, everybody turn apart. I don't care if he's a fake. His content is great. Who's saying I'm a fake? Oh my God! So many people from the Sussex Squad. I thank you, Sussex Squad, for all the attention and all the engagement. I really appreciate that. I am not mad at you anymore. I know you love Meghan, and I know that you're upset at every Latino YouTuber that dares to attack your highness, your princess, your queen. I don't know, your emperor. I don't know how you call her, but you know, I understand you. I understand you. I know what being a stan is. I know it, and I appreciate that you take time from your family, from your friends, from work, from other YouTubers, from every other content to come and watch mine. I'm really thankful. And of course, my body language buddies, you that are just showering them with kindness, because that's how we have to, you know, we have to be kind. How does Meghan say? Compassion in action. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. One tear, left eye. Let's move on with this. Let's move on. This one. This is from another Trooping the Color. There's the balcony, but there's no one there. This is a kind of trouble with the sequence. There's a hierarchy of the family. Now, that sentence, that's something that Harry says, by the way. I'm going to play this part from the Meghan Thanos snap up to that point.
everything changed. There's a hierarchy of the family. You know, there's leaking, but there's also planting of stories.
That was
All right, that was truly cinematic. I almost feel like I don't know. This is a Tom Clancy story directed by who could direct it? David Fincher. It's a movie by David Fincher about Harry and Meghan. I would pay good money to watch that. I would absolutely watch a movie by David Fincher on Harry and Meghan, but you know, with the usual David Fincher style, or the Farrelly brothers. A movie by the Farrelly brothers about Harry and Meghan, that will be an instant hit. That will reset Hollywood for good, and we will be eternally thankful to Harry and Meghan to reset Hollywood with a movie made by the Farrelly brothers. But jokes aside, why is Harry talking about a hierarchy? Why is Harry talking about a hierarchy? That is interesting, because it's like they felt like they could not act, or they could not move, or they had this ceiling that you cannot mess with that hierarchy. You want to do great things, you want to do good, but there's this hierarchy of the family. Like, I don't know, you're part of the, you are Don Corleone, you're part of the mafia or something. There's a hierarchy of the mafia. There's a hierarchy of the mafia. I know that Charles must be saying from quite some time ago. Look what they did to my boy. Look what they did to my boy. But this is the kind of sentences that you see, and that's the reason behind them. A hierarchy is saying that, well, we wanted to do so many things as activists, but we felt like controlled, trapped. You know, we could not do everything that we wanted to do. That's why they are doing this. Well, they're planting this sentence there. Fredo, you know, there's leaking, but there's also planting of stories. And props to Chris Ship. I think it was Chris Ship. I don't have my mobile phone here. I think it was Chris Ship that said they wanted to make it seem with this picture from their visit to South Africa. There's Archie in there, that they will be stalked or harassed, or there were hidden photographers on the ceilings. You know, this looks like a Tom Clancy film. But no, Chris Ship made it very clear that these photographers were sanctioned, were green-lighted by themselves, by Harry and Meghan. Yeah, go ahead, take those pictures from. Make me look slimmer from up there. Can you do it? Can you do it, you peasant? Don't you dare catch my other side, my wrong side. Don't you dare. They look like Sims. Oh my God. Yeah, Robert Jobson. Thank you, Robert Johnson. It was Robert Jobson. I missed that one. Robert Jobson. That was Robert Jobson that said, I was there. I think he was there. Or he was. Well, he was saying that was full playing the way they are using these images or pictures to have this narrative of harassment, have this his narrative of being trapped, and they use images and they use words and they use, of course, their faces and their facial expressions to connect in that way. But there are so many ways to disprove every single word that come out of their mouth that it's comical. This is comedy gold. Comedy gold. Comedy gold. There's leaking. There's also planting of stories. Who was planting the stories? Who was planting the stories? Oh, right. Maybe that planting of stories, stories that never happened, like the mainstream media. I am not a fan of mainstream media, not at all. I'm an independent guerrilla warrior of information and sometimes a bit of misinformation just for, for kicks and giggles. But I am not a friend of mainstream media. But that saying that the mainstream media call Archie by the N word or Megan's children by the N word, no, never happened. So if we are talking about planting stories, well, the Harkles are already well versed on those tricks, on those strategies. Mega liar. Sometimes I want to know how many ways, besides nutmeg, we can call Megan. Because there's Megzilla, Mega liar, Megan. I don't know which other was. Thanks for all the correction that it was Robert Jobson. I don't like Robert Jobson either, but when he says something that he wants to make it clear something about Harry and Meghan, and of course if I have to say something in my videos, well, I have no problem in mentioning him. The wife, methane, yes, methane, methane, migraine, nutmeg, the wife, Meghan Ark, Megalodon, Mexi Marbles, mattress. Oh yeah, me gain. I think that's what we repeated that. Megalodon, me again. Yeah, so many funny ways to call Megan. So we go forward. Let's planting of stories. That was a war. That was a war against Megan. I don't know. This was a huge missed opportunity. War against Megan. And someone is picking a newspaper. I think they needed to have that shot, that cinema shot of the big pack of newspapers falling on the floor, and in the cover you have Meghan and Harry like this. War against Meghan. Yes. Yeah, too much J. Jonah Jameson for me. Too much J. Jonah Jameson for me. War against Meghan. Maybe they could have also included, I don't know, World War II footage for this. Douche of Sussex. Oh my god. Mega pain. What is this? What I'm receiving? Oh my god. Oh my god. Current updates. Let me. Oh yes. Princess Pinocchio. That is the favorite of Piers Morgan. Princess Pinocchio or Duchess Pinocchio. Whatever. War against Meghan. And this. Let me play this. We haven't played this this part. I'm gonna play it right now.
There was a war against Meghan to suit other people's agendas.
It's about hatred. It's about
oh my
race.
god, this is gonna be oh. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. My friends. We're gonna talk about Wakanda forever real soon, but first, I'm sorry, I had to put mute. This is so much fun. I'm sorry, I have to say that's why I make this lives once in a while. This is absolutely unscripted. I don't know what I'm doing many times, but at least I have such a great time having this interaction with you, my buddies, that yeah, there's no other way to say it. War against Meghan. By the way, I was trying to find what was the book that she had on the table. I was looking for books that said 20th century, but I can't make the words or the letters. I haven't able to find it. There's so many things about 20th century, but it will be hard. And why Meghan, in the name of all that is sacred, in the name of Jorge Luis Borges, do you put a plant with a vase over a book? What kind of crime against books is that? It's like I don't have OCD, but you're triggering in me the OCD I don't have. Like, why? Why is that? And what is this? I want to think that this is like, I know, a scented candle, or maybe it's a roll of toilet paper. Place your bets, or maybe it's a mug with Harry's tears. Place your bets. Place your bets. What can it be? Fit. War against Megan. And this is the picture that we saw in the first trailer, that we didn't know that she had this posture. And we didn't know, didn't know if she was laughing or she was crying. And in this case, I'm gonna go, I don't see any crying eyes. I don't see red eyes. I don't see any crying eyes in here. Nope. Toilet roll the HR to rack for a mug. Toilet paper for her left eye. Oh my God. So many good comments. So many nice comments tonight. Toilet paper for her left eye. Yeah, she right now, Megan went full TikTok influencer. She went full TikTok influencer. There was an intention here. They put this in here because they have the intention of opening their TikTok accounts and begin dancing. You know, every time something happens in the royal family, they're gonna be dancing to the tune of what is going on with the royal family. That's a great idea. Well, why not? A great idea to become viral. Why no? Why not? Then we go back to where we were here. Oh my God! Oh, poor me. Look at here. Oh, it's that we have this. I didn't notice this. Right now, at this point, she's saying, "Are you filming? Is the camera on? Are you sure, Howie? Are you sure, Howie? Last time I was doing my best, my best performance since Suits third season, Howie, and you had the camera off. Howie, please. Howie, that is not the phone. That is the battery for the phone, you moron. How are you? Is the camera on? Are you sure, Howie? How do you? I was I was going to say things. I was going to say one thing that. Well, I was thinking, by the way, that maybe we could have some kind of a private watch party. I will not be able to play, of course, the Netflix episodes in the open. Okay, that I will get all kind of copyright claims everywhere. But we could set up a private watch party if you have the stomach to watch with me the episodes of the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex on Netflix. If you have the stomach to share that experience with me, so we watch for the first time together these episodes, then join me on my locals community, and we will find a way to make it happen so it doesn't trigger any copyright at all. We just meet together at a private online place, and we make it happen. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 body language bodies. We gather, we play, and we just watch it and have some kind of first impression, first reaction of all this. Don't give them views. No, I have to give them at least one view. I had to give them that. I have to watch the Netflix, the Netflix horror-mentary, and I will put myself through that so you don't have to. But if you want to join me in that crusade with popcorn and all, just join me on my locals community, because any communication about that will be right there. Right? So, Howie, did you get that? Did you get the tear on my left eye, Howie? Is that all right? That is great. I like it. Let's do another take. Oh, but I need to practice my ball juggling, Meg. No, Howie, keep recording. Keep recording, Howie. Yeah. And the Hermes blanket of $1,600. This is why it looks so unnatural. Because we're talking about the person. It's not like there's an actress, I don't know, Zendaya, playing Megan, and she goes all emotional, and we have a Netflix, I don't know, series or something starring Zendaya, and she's playing Megan. That would make sense, to go all emotional. Tear from left, right eye. I don't know. Zendaya can do that and more. Zendaya is so talented. Well, she would nail that role. But this just doesn't feel right, because you have perfect lighting. The perfect lighting. You can imagine that she has this huge white squares all around her to have that soft shadows, and everything is set up. You have all this huge setup with the white lights and the camera and the movement and action. Are you getting that right? Are you imagining that? Are you picturing that in your mind? Imagine, and then look into the camera, as in the movie Lost in Translation. More intensity. Thanks to all my moderators. If you want to watch the World Cup, go ahead. I don't mind. I absolutely don't mind. You can rewatch this live whenever you want. And this is her lawyer, right? Her attorney, if I remember correctly. I absolutely forgot her name. But she is speaking in behalf of Megan. More newspapers. Again, missed opportunity. And this one. Oh my God, this one. This is the one that is going to get us into trouble. This is the part of this trailer that is going to get us into trouble. That one. This must have been with Lilibet, right? Oh, she is so nervous. Yeah, I agree. Your Wonderland. Nervous. I made some kind of poll on Twitter about caption this. I will make a dedicated video just for the caption. It's about hatred. Notice all the signals that you have here. Harry's gesture of despair. Not the spare as in his book, but despair. I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. Megan is heavily, and I mean heavily, and I really mean heavily pregnant as one could be. And they have that attitude like, oh my God, I don't know how are we going to pay the bills. I don't know. Meghan has a laptop on her hand. Why do you walk with a laptop? All right. One of two things. Meghan was either checking her own mentions on Twitter and other social media, or she was watching my videos. Why don't you use an iPad, Meghan? You know that an iPad works nicely for that. Why are you carrying I think that is might be a 14-incher or 16-incher, that MacBook. Why are you carrying a MacBook around? Why is that? Why do you do that? And the lighting, of course, is still just perfect. The lighting is perfect. It's kind of a reality show, because you know that there has to be a director, a camera, of course, a director, someone in charge of lighting, someone in charge of photography, the right frame, the right lens for the camera, the right lighting. Okay, now Harry act frustrated. Act frustrated, Harry, and Harry acts frustrated, and Meghan enters the frame. This is all practice. This is all practice. Okay, I have to highlight this. I'm gonna highlight this, and I'm not gonna say anything about that, but I'm gonna highlight that comment just for kicks and giggles. It's about hatred. This is on purpose. They want to make you think that this was spontaneous, but no, this is directed. It's like Harry is actually acting in here. He's grabbing a phone too with his left hand, but pure acting. And who's saying that? The most credible source on all the internet multiverse, Christopher Bowsey. It's about race. It's a dirty game. Yeah, it's a dirty game. That's why they hired you, Bowsey, to smear every single account, both on Twitter and especially on YouTube, who commented on or about the Harkles, or especially Meghan. This was a hit job. Hit job, is that the way to say it? Just the same that Amber Heard's team hired you. Oh no! These comments are gold. This comment section is gonna be is better than the Netflix comment section. Hit job. Yeah, it was a hit job. They had a camera crew living with them. Yeah, like a reality, pretty much like a reality show. So they don't want to say it is a reality show. They want to play it like it is a documentary, but it was filmed like a reality show. Yeah, this is a camera filming at all times, so they can film, the struggles that they are going through. And if you watch any reality shows, such as the Kardashians, how real or authentic are those shows. Well, if Meghan thinks that Real Housewives is a show about feminism, well, anything goes. Anything goes. We skip Bowsey. And what does let me see. I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna play this following part.
It's about hatred. It's about race.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game, says Harry. Bowsey says it's about race. It's a dirty game. Why is it a dirty game? I guess that's one of the questions that Harry is going to answer on that or finally answer on that horror series. Now we have clips of this pain and suffering of women marrying into this institution. And we have footage of Diana, of course, because they have to play the Princess of Hearts card, of course. Pain and suffering of women marrying into this institution. They had to include Kate, of course. They had to. There's no way they couldn't do it. But oh my God, you don't know if it's really Kate, because they managed to include the only footage in all Getty Images archives that Kate doesn't look like Kate. I mean, what the actual F? Oh, this is absolutely on purpose. Oh yeah, this was Kate. This was Kate, a very young Kate. This is footage of her, but it's so fussy and it's so quick that no, we're not gonna really see her. This feeding frenzy, royal shame, the secret sadness of Princess D, his private battle. Princess in crisis, and there was a low blow to include this picture. It was, I think it was a bad taste to include this picture, but you know how it is. They need the publicity. They will stop at nothing to get the publicity they want. And then they put this. Again, I realize they're never going to protect you. Notice that this shot. Do you notice anything familiar? Some kind of a deja vu or something? This is the same event that they put right at the beginning when they were happy. Here. Oh, we were happy and they look nice and everything. And Harry was saying hi and she was saying hi. But they include the same event, the same engagement here. Like, oh my God, we have to lower our heads, hide our faces because all the harassment and stuff. She playing. They have nothing. They don't have enough. How to say this? They don't have enough. Wait a minute. People are telling me that about my comments. Let me just stop. Make just quick adjustment here with my comments, which I forgot, by the way. It was my mistake, but I'm going to do it right away. I forgot to activate subscribers and slow mode. But now, let's see. Comments should be much better. All right, just in case. Comments should be much better right now. Okay. Just in case, wait a second. Just wait a second, all right. Okay, I realize they're never going to protect you. And then this absolutely out of place footage that, well, doesn't say absolutely anything. This other clip that I didn't get. What is this? What are we looking at here? There's no way of knowing. I don't know. Is that a paparazzi? All the paparazzis? All the paparazzis. It says they are chased. Yeah, but it's just a small clip. A vertical small clip that doesn't say anything. I was wondering why did they include that in here. And this was not from Harry and Meghan. This was from someone related to Donald Trump. This clip, they included this clip both in the first trailer in black and white, and they included it in here in color. And this has nothing to do with the royals. This was I think one of Trump's attorneys. I don't remember well, but it was a Getty Images unrelated clip, had nothing to do with them. And then this, oh my god, I was terrified. Meghan crying, both eyes, just to be sure. You can never be sure, totally sure. I was terrified. Is that Harry and Meghan? That doesn't look like them, but well, whatever. Oh, more newspapers. Harry and Meghan being chased. And this is another thing that I pointed out on Twitter. They are here. I didn't want history to repeat itself. And they're here, and they put these photographers like they are paparazzis or something, but they have nothing to do with royals either. They were from Katie Price hearing. Katie Price arriving to a hearing of whatever. Katie Price. They don't even have proof. Like actual paparazzis pursuing Harry and Meghan. How is that possible? Could it be that they never had any paparazzi pursuing them? Because there will be, the paparazzis themselves would have it's like this clip, the one that this clip. You see so many paparazzis trying to take a picture. Some of them are going to catch other paparazzis on camera. So you say, hey, yeah, these people were really eager to take that picture or to take that video. But this has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan. And where is it? This has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan either. And the picture of the Harry Potter premiere doesn't have to do with Harry and Meghan either. So they have inserted clips and photos and God knows what else that doesn't relate to them. That wants to support a fake narrative of being pursued, of being attacked, of being, well, all this stuff. And it's not like holding up. It is not holding up. Oh my God, more than 5,000 body language bodies right now. I appreciate that, my body language bodies. I appreciate that. As I told you, I am not feeling that well right now, but let's do this. Let's go to the end of this. I didn't want history to repeat itself. I already said that. We have this Harry with a cap. You know, Harry with a cap is like in Marvel movies. When someone wants to go unnoticed, they put on a cap. That is something that is quite silly. You always see in Marvel movies that, oh, let's put on a cap and nobody is gonna recognize us. That's why maybe Harry has been watching Marvel movies, and it helped. It helped for that. We have this clip here, unrelated, must be stock footage from something else. We have clips from Diana with the remember this clip from the racket with the racket at the flowers. This is totally unrelated. Some people in a car or paparazzis. I think this is this Kate? This is not Meghan. What do you think? Is this Kate? Can't say, but I would like to know what do you think. Is this Kate in the very last? This is Catherine again. This is Catherine again. Okay, and this is right. Okay, they had to. I understand. They had to include Diana. They had to include Catherine, and then Meghan, Harry, and and the shoal, right? As Tom Bauer said. And they go away. And then Howie says the final words. At last.
No one knows the full truth.
No one knows the full truth. We know the full truth. All right. We know the full truth. I know the part of the full truth is that you need more polo shirts. More polo shirts. You need more polo shirts, Harry. Or unless you have like 20 identical polo shirts. But this is the trailer. This is what we're expecting. We are expecting that they have this narrative. We know the full truth. What happened to the Oprah interview? You're expecting people to forget all the 17 proven lies that you told to Oprah on her face? And that's why Oprah doesn't want to have anything to do with you? I want to know the full truth, and I will be watching that horror-mentary. If you want to watch the documentary with me, we can organize a private watch party away from YouTube, away from Facebook, nowhere we could have anything triggered for copyright. But to organize that, join me on my local community. You will find the link in the description because I will be organizing that watch party. Most probably it will be at 8 p.m. London time on December 8th. Let's see. I want to make it as easy as possible for everybody. I'm going to read your super chats. I'm trying to hang on here. I know that my voice is not gonna stand much longer, but let's do this. Julia, thank you for your super chat. Love your humor. I'm trying to insert more jokes. By the way, thank you. CC, thanks for your super sticker. Laurie Wilcox, this trailer has made me so annoyed that I don't think I watch the show. I might destroy my TV. Love your lives. Nikki, as a fellow Latina, me hace sentir orgullosa. Keep up the great work and pissing off the Megan Shields. Love you. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, fellow Latina. Chris, was this content planted the whole time? I think with the Harkles, you never know. K McKay, Mega Pain. Yeah, that is another one. Nikki, Bowsy is a paid shield and a hack. Miss Millie, someone tell Howie it was his vicious wife planting the story scene as he is way too dim to put 2 and 2 together. God help us. Little Miss Sunshine, thank you for your super sticker. Migdalia, I will wait for your review. Cancel Netflix. K McKay, she needs lighting. She's sitting down. Malavina, you can bet it. Source, Meg is very difficult to work with everywhere. With every people. Everyone. I heard she wanted to curate what's shown. I bet that. I bet that she wanted to do it. Okay, dirty game. Yes, when it's due to M's dirty tricks. Kelly, thanks for your super chat. And just 4 super chats more and we're done for tonight. Yolanda Coster, last photo D was looking out of rear window. Interesting. But it's very hard to know unless you are real Diana fan. Rosalind, the scene where the car pulls out behind them is from the USA. Wrong side of road and completely different weather. Good observation. Good catch. Thanks, Rosalind. Interesting observation. Is this one? Oh, sorry. I have to. Let's see where we Where are we? Where is it? This one? Yeah, wrong side of the road, by the way. Interesting. Yeah, good catch. Different weather, wrong side of the road. Thank you. Thanks for that one. Kelly is right. If anything, everyone was so careful with her because of Diana and with Catherine. No one wanted to repeat the past and was so respectful of the boys' choices for who they married. I agree 100%. Belgravia, playing the Diana card constantly is disgusting. Nix, thank you. And Linda, thanks for this. Let me say goodbye with a nice picture of Howie and Megan. This one. Let's say goodbye with this one. My body language buddies. It was a pleasure for me. Sorry for having a bit of lack of energy. I hope to rest better tonight. I'm sure that I can make a third video reading comments on, well, all these Netflix trailers for my Royal Rogue channel. It has been hugely successful, and I'm sure that we will have a lot of fun with a third edition of reading hilarious comments on the Harkles trailers. My body language buddies, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and until we meet again, remember the two most important words: much love and bliss. Bye-bye.